All right, all right, all right. And we are live. Yo, yo, yo. Tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Woo! You guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, I have such a special treat for you tonight, this afternoon, this morning, wherever in the world you may roam, because that's right. The Sunshine Show is worldwide, 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 worldwide. I'm so excited to start Base Week off with you tonight with the one and only, the most amazing, the most fabulous, the most phenomenal, the most Bowie of them all, Rocky Rucker, all the way from Florida in the house. What's up, Rocky?
It's going good. How are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm so excited to have you back on the show. It's been a minute since the last time we caught up, and we have so much to talk about.
Yeah, thanks for having me part of Base Week. I don't even know. I'm grateful to be on this lineup because you have Stu Ham and David Pistorius. I was like, why is my name on here? It's awesome. I'm happy to be part of it. Happy Base Week.
Happy Bass Week.
Happy
Yes,
Base
that is
Week.
right. We have an amazing lineup of bassists this week, and I'm so excited to start it off with you, Rocky Rucker of
Yeah.
Products of Rage, all the way from Florida. So, for the few people who may not know who you are, give us a brief introduction.
Right on. I'm based out of South Florida. I mainly play bass. I also dabble on the six-string guitar. That's not as cool as bass. But I play with Products of Rage. It's a Rage Against the Machine tribute. A lot of fun. There's some newer things since the last time I was with you that I've been jamming around with. There's a group called 1983. Awesome punk, hardcore kind of band. They were originally based out of think in Cali in your area,
Okay.
and they live here. And but yeah, I'm just a musician, just playing bass in Florida.
Very, very nice. You're also an educator. You give lessons. You teach with an after school type of program or nonprofit. Am I correct?
Yeah, yeah. I you glitched a little bit, but I heard the
Okay.
question. But I do. I believe you're talking with live music community.
Yes.
I work there as well with an awesome staff of great musicians that also gig out in a bunch of bands and give what? Oh,
Very,
whoa.
very nice. Can you see me okay?
Something just glitched out. Whoa.
Can you see me okay, Rocky?
Hello.
Hey.
Hmm.
Do you want to jump out
Hello,
and
everyone.
can you see
Let's
me?
see what's going on.
Don, can you hear me okay? Do you want to reset Rocky real quick, please? All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. The beginning of base week. I'm very excited. We got Rocky in the house. Rocky, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
a
hear me, huh?
little Matrix thing moment. But we were talking about live music community, correct? As
We
a
were,
teacher.
and we are in the Matrix. So, you know what I'm saying.
Yes, definitely. Right on. Yeah.
Very nice. So, live music community. I actually got to interview Justin a
Yeah.
while back, and he was such a treat. And the nonprofit seems like such an amazing little community of musicians. And just, thank you for doing what you're doing for your community, Rocky.
Oh man, it's just awesome seeing the eventual torch going to be passed down by good people. Like they do things of all ages, but they have a great group of youth who are just hungry, ready to do the thing and take it seriously. They have a lot of cool events like the gear swap, which has just been super successful. And like, I even got some cool stuff out of it at the end of the day. Like, it's just Justin's doing a great job there. He has a great team with Ben and from the Killbillies. He worked with them too, and a lot of great people. So LMC is
Love
awesome.
Yes, love Ben and the Killbillies. Huge fan over here on the Sunshine Show. Let's check out this chat. We got Mama Cantu all the way from South Texas in the house. I
Hi,
was
Mama.
I was telling Rocky before we went live that I was telling Mama that I was going to be interviewing Rocky today, and she was like, "Oh, Rocky Ruckus," and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I think that is exactly what we'll be calling him tonight, Rocky Ruckus in the house."
That's my new name. I'm changing my last name now. That's way cooler. I'm taking it.
We got Maximum
That's
Friction.
awesome.
What's up, guys?
What's up? I'm representing. I got my little koozie
Oh,
in
yeah.
purple.
Tell us a little bit about Maximum Friction, Rocky.
They're an awesome youth band playing stuff that you wouldn't think a teenager would be playing. When I was a teenager, I was playing like Ramones stuff, kind of like the shirt here, but it says Sockers. But they're doing like Megadeth and Rush and Primus and like all these 8-minute long songs where it's like, so they're just a phenomenal live act. The stage production is amazing. The sound's amazing. Their team's great. They just started playing originals. So I can't even call them a cover band anymore. Is that they're entering into writing, and it sounds awesome. I hope they record very soon. I've been pushing them about that. Just I think a lot of people would love to hear it. So Maximum Friction is just awesome. Ben, you gotta keep an eye on everyone. They're great. Check them out.
Absolutely. If you guys are
Look at
not
that
already
logo.
Maximum Friction, make sure to go do that today. Jasmine, 11-year-old, phenomenal bassist, sings, amazing front woman. Oh, look at Don in the basement. Oh my God, Don stayed down in the basement. We see he is also wearing a Maximum Friction shirt. Just joking,
No,
Don.
Don, come back. Don's
Anytime you
awesome.
want to come back, you could come back. It's fine. You're always invited to the party. Let's see. We got Daniel Bayanez in the house. Daniel, thank you so much for being such an amazing supporter of the Sunshine Show. We got Jersey Humphreys in the house. What's up, Jersey? How you doing? All right, Rocky, you know how this works. Are you ready to get this motherfucking party started?
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna see if my internet thingy works well in another spot.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
I'm
I
still
got.
partying with you.
Time in the world. I think that's like a John Fulbright song. All the time.
Is it?
Rocky, Rocky, Rocky with the taco shirt today.
Yeah,
Love
check
it.
this shirt.
Damn.
I dig it. Let me grab my beverage. Everything should be behaving. I'm sorry
good.
for my technology.
All good. No apologies needed. Let's see. Mama Cantu says Rocky Ruckus. This show brought to you in part by Liquid Death. All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions for your host, Sunny, or the one and only Rocky Ruckus out of Florida, make sure to drop them there in the comments section. I will get to them as soon as possible. Are you ready to get this motherfucking party started, Rocky?
Yes. Now I am.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Woo! Yes.
I'm really loving the placement of that pineapple behind your head.
Thanks. It's the other place I was at had a weird painting too, and to be honest, maybe because I'm stoned right now. This is probably a new painting. I don't know how long it's been up here. I just kind of gravitated toward it. I'm like, oh, this is a nice painting. But I'm like, wait, this is my house. I don't remember getting that. So that's part of the party. It feels like another person's with me right now.
Loving this party already. The yellows and the red really highlight your skin tone. They really complement you.
Thanks.
Absolutely. All right, Rocky. All right. Why the bass? Number one question for Bass Week. This is how we're opening up. Why the bass?
Why the bass? Wow. Ask me the meaning of life next. Why the bass? It's the best responsibility in a musical context. Like, it's the best job. It's the best role. It's the most fun. People are dancing and they have no idea it's you. Unless they're woke about it and they're gonna listen to your bass more and I'm like, wow. And then so bass is just the force in Jedi talk. So it's just bass. Bass is the way.
Bass is the way.
Bass is the way.
Absolutely. Let's see. Mama says, I thought it was a pineapple, but it's an owl. What, Mom? That makes sense.
Owl.
It's not an owl. No, no,
Whoa,
it's
hold up. Let's look at that real quick. I can see it. There's a beak right there. You see that? Hold on. There's a little beak. Like I can see the bird. There's definitely some bird-like thing going on here. She's not wrong.
I think we all need a little bit of what Mama Cantu is taking. So if you could just
I
distribute,
ditto.
you know.
Mail it over.
Mama put down the lighter, Donovan says. Actually, if you got it, smoke it if you want, or sip on some coffee. I'm having a
Yeah, I love
strong
your
black.
mic. What does it say?
I am a ray of
Yeah.
sunshine.
Yes, you are.
Let's see. Douglas says, "You people are smoking." We probably. I mean, I can't lie that I didn't toke up before I came on the show here.
Ditto. It's the end of the day. I finished working and doing all the things. It's the time. It's the right time for that. What do you say you were drinking?
Black coffee, strong black coffee, not even sugar. So it might get crazy here in a little while. I might get
Yeah, I was
really
gonna say you're
up.
my kind of people. That's how I drink my coffee. That's how there's a coffee I've been drinking. It's from Death Wish. It's called Valhalla Java, and it's a Zach Wild signature brew. And on it's great. It's great. I drink my coffee black. It has like this dark chocolatey bitter,
Oh,
which is just nice that you don't need a sugar or anything else on it. But I just love saying Valhalla Java.
Bahala Java?
Yeah, it's like, where you having Valhalla Java?
Bahala Java.
Valhalla Java.
Bahala Java. Everybody at home? 1, 2, 3. Valhalla
Valhalla
Java.
Java.
Valhalla Java.
It's great.
This episode has been brought to you in part by Valhalla Java.
Oh man, that'd be great.
All right, Rocky.
Rucky Ruckus. Can we change my name every time? That'd be great. I'm dyslexic and I'm finding out that it's like partially contagious. That people's dyslexia can just go up to people. It's kind of like a yawn. So Rucky Rockus.
Rocky Ruckus.
I like that.
I do too.
I'm gonna write all these names down. What?
Let's see. Jersey Humphrey says we need to bring the mashed potatoes. Ain't no party without the mashed potatoes.
Right up. Why don't we have mashed potatoes? We have the pineapple.
We definitely need mashed potatoes. All right, Rocky. What have you been up to since the last time I talked to you? I see that you are all over the place playing in like 8 bands at the moment.
You know, probably. I don't know if it's a double-digit number, but maybe a little lower. But let's say 8. Let's say 8. That's an even number.
Tell me about these bands.
Oh, these bands. Sure, man. That's the hard part is remembering which ones I'm in this right now. I was just hoping that was as far as you go. Like, oh, you're in 8 bands. I'm like, yeah. Don't ask me which ones. Don't ask me which ones. Since the last time I saw you, there's this punk project, 1983, that I've been in. Beginning of this year, got got to play in Cali. That was my first time there. We were in a world class doll hut at one. We were somewhere in Anaheim. I can't remember a spot. It was like a car place, but they were making tacos on stage. It was
Oh,
amazing. It was amazing. And so they're a cool punk band. They're really awesome. We're working on a new record right now that it's in the mixing stage. So we're just, making sure it's all nice and cool, but just 2 minute bangers. I get to use a pick on the track and it get really distorted and nasty sounding. They let me have some bass solos, which never happens. They're like bass. You go in a band and like, can I do a bass solo? They laugh at you. They're like, look at you, trying to be special or something. They let me have a bass solo and the punk music, which is awesome. So that band's doing great. I love to have them here too. It's just to get to know them. You might have some mutual friends because they're based out of Cali originally, and we're playing this thing called Rebellion Fest later in
okay.
the UK. So this band likes to travel. They were there a year ago, and I've never been there. So they're just taking me to Cali. Never been to Cali. We're going to the UK, and I'm like, what? So that's been something. Other
That's
than you, it hasn't happened yet. I'm just really excited about it. That I'm
That's
bringing
so
it up now.
exciting. You're going to
Yeah,
the UK? Oh my gosh, I've never been either, but it seems like a dream come true.
yeah. I hit up Cece, being like, I don't know where Blackpool is, but if we can like hang while we're there, that would be sick. Because Cece's awesome. I'm glad she's in this community as well. And her dude Dave, I would love to meet Dave. That would be an episode. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen any videos of Dave. He's
Yes.
awesome. I would love to see your personality is just infused. It's awesome.
Yes. If
But
you guys are not following CC Pal, make sure to do that today. Phenomenal bassist. I was able to
Cece,
interview her a couple of months back as well. So sweet. And she is out of the UK. If you go out there, Rocky, you absolutely, if you meet up with her, you have to kick it with her and
that'd be cool.
make some content.
Yeah, no, for sure. She's awesome. She's given me some advice on content and just in general, just saying you should just jump in and do what she's doing, like the YouTube stuff. I've been wanting to do that, so hopefully I just do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's a great influence. She's really good, amazing bass player, and she's doing a lot of cool shit too. So that's inspiring. That's kind of people to look up to. It's that kind
Absolutely.
of cat.
So
But
Dawn down in the basement says that Rocky's bass solo is falling down. Do you fall down on stage, Rocky? What's the deal?
the saying, the harder they fall, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, is a true statement. Me and Gravity have a love-hate relationship. We meet up every once in a while, but it's never nice. And yeah, um, my feet don't work well. Some people think I'm doing a really sick dance move on stage, and it's just me just trying not to fall. But you just gotta own it. You're like, oh, whoa, yeah, I'm meant to do that. So, but most of my friends know well, or like they're placing bets now. Like I, the other day, my friend Dominic, who you had on the show as well, he like made a poll on Instagram without tagging me. This be like bets on if Rocky's gonna fall before the show. One, it happened. And two, I was really pissed because like, what the fuck? He didn't even tag. It was just like me just imagine just scrolling on your stories or whatnot. And you're like, oh, whatever. And then it's a picture of you, of yourself, but I didn't post it. And then it's a literal fucking poll, and it's 100% on I don't know how many amount of people answer to it, but it's 100% like, yeah, it definitely. So yeah, I fall, but you gotta own it. So I do.
What does Doug say? Rocky slid under the taco truck while playing gay.
And
What?
my knee still remembers that show. There was this awesome Audio Slave Chris Cornell tribute band called Audio Echo. I'm really good friends with the band, and they invited me to do Killing in the Name of. And the bass player hands me this very, very nice 5-string Music Man Stingray, like the really nice ones, really nice ones. I'm like, whoa, this is sick. Has the tone, it's doing the thing. And he's a wireless system. He's like, oh, dude, you could walk around, try it out. And I'm just really hyped because at that moment, I wasn't expecting. I'm reading a comment about Alberto. Fuck you, Alberto. But I did get, dude, I got to save a story about the locking straps. Remind me about the locking straps because this involves me falling on stage and stuff. Music Man, taco truck. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting really excited. So I'm on stage. They asked me without saying it first. They're just like, Rocky, wait, we do Rage, dude? Like, come through. So like, it was a spontaneous thing. It was a great crowd. I'm feeding off the energy. And there was this one dude up front, like an older cat. I think he was holding a cane. He was holding it like a guitar. And those are usually the people like, because everyone's sitting down or they're just like in the back. And this is guys up front with his little walking cane jamming out. So I jump on stage, off stage, and I'm jamming out with him. And I'm trying to walk back on stage, and it may have happened to rain. I may have been running really fast. I may have slipped and did one of these like kind of slides, and there may have been a taco truck in the way of my fall. So I slid perfectly underneath this taco truck that broke my fall. As I'm holding this $2,000 5-string bass that does not belong to me, which is brand new to someone. Homie wasn't even around. I think he walked to the bathroom or something. But
thank God.
yeah, no, the bass is okay. And for anyone who's here who gives me shit about me falling, does the song stop? The song never stops.
Wait, you wait, how does something like that even happen? Oh my God.
The universe provided a taco truck there. And it was there mainly as like, oh, this probably get some grub. But it was like, no, this is going to break your fall. And it's still talked about till today in my local community in Lake Worth. The owner of that place is like, hey, watch, don't. I know you like tacos. Well, don't fall underneath the thing.
Oh my God! How did you get out of there, Rocky?
Well, it was wet, so I'm in this position. So I'm sliding down where like one foot's out, and then one. You know what I mean? You can't see it, right? So taco truck floor. I'm sliding. I'm like this. So the base is outside the taco truck, so I'm able to kind of shimmy in, get up, and then run on stage and pretend like it didn't even happen.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Let's see, Don McDaniel. I've seen footage of several falls. Never misses a beat.
The show must go on, even if the bass player takes a fall.
Love it.
Now, has there ever been a show where I fall and I disconnected a cable? Maybe, but that's why I have 2 rolls of proof gaffer's tape. Gaffer's tape. You tape from your amp, like a foot away from your amp, there, to your pedal board, there. If you're walking out over there, because I play with crazy frontman or guitar players who are running around and our cables are like this. Gaffer's tape. So this has been a great solution for cables so they don't fall over and trip. So now it's more a comedic relief that Rocky has fallen. The song's still going. Awesome. There's definitely been shows where Rocky has fallen. There's no bass right now. So that just paints a different picture. And so I don't like, you ever like heard a show where the bass just disappears? That's the
I mean,
worst
not
feeling.
normally. Yeah, that is the worst. It absolutely is. Yeah.
Like just like even like without a person falling, but just like an amp situation or just bass is just gone, and there's supposed to be bass there. Now it's just guitar, drums, vocals, high end. It's whack. So get
Yeah.
gaffer tape. But
Gaffer's tape.
yeah, I saw a comment from a good friend, Alberto Gonzalez, who was the guitar player for Stone Temple's the Stone Temple's Pilot tribute band that I filled in for last minute Saturday. He made a comment about strap locks. And it's funny, he says that because of falling and all of that. I bought strap locks because I had a show where my bass strap just exploded and then it just wouldn't stay put anymore. So I bought strap locks and we played a show together this Saturday. And my strap lock on the third to last song just exploded. The strap lock itself, the nut, the screw, the washer, the little bobby thing. And you know what sucked? Because it was on sale on Amazon. I'm like, oh, dude, it's like $5 less. I wonder fucking why. That now I know. But also, I'm not great at handyman shit. Like I know it's just like a screwdriver and stuff, but I can't do that. Can you? You see, you know how to use a screwdriver, right? You know that's just hard.
Rocky.
You
Rocky.
know, like
OMG, you are cracking me up. Let's see. Alberto says you did not drop that bass and you never missed a beat. So no matter what malfunctions, no matter what kind of trips and falls happen, the moral of the story is you have to make sure that you don't stop playing the bass. Am I correct?
the show must go on.
The show
There's
must.
still the song's still happening. You gotta keep it going. If this all happened in between a song, then word. Yeah, you just have your dead space to take care of it from there. But you know, I'm in the middle of like, let's just guitar. It usually happens around like a guitar solo or somewhere really important where it's like, all right, I'm holding it down. Someone else is doing their thing, plop, and then it's like me dancing around and I'm trying to hold it. There was a show or a video where I was in Miami and there was these strobes and you see me just like wailing around and it looks cool and shit. But what was really happening is that my bass strap broke and it was hitting over the strings. So it was muting the notes when I was trying to play, and I'm swinging the strap off as I'm playing so that the strap isn't hitting the fucking strings, and it keeps doing it, but it's in the strobe thing, so it's like
Wow.
it's hard. So
Rocky. Oh my goodness.
hard.
Let's see here. Jersey Humphrey says Rocky is falling. That's a good name for a song. And then he drops the first line of the song. The rock may drop, but it never stops the rock.
Wow.
It's pretty
That's
hardcore.
beautiful. That is hardcore.
Mhm.
I
think
think
you
it's
need
one of
that
those things someone else has to write the song
Okay.
because they would have more liberty to make fun of me more. Because that would be something I would want to listen to. You know, like I could do that myself, no problem, making fun of myself. But I love hearing, I'm the guy who falls down. Cool. That's sure. At least the bass part's still there, you know, like he's the guy who falls down, but he plays bass. Someone want to write a song about it? That'd be sick. That'd be an
It,
honor. I'm
it needs to
flattered.
happen.
I'm blushing. You can't see it's the complexion of this matching with this. I'm actually blushing right now. That's a great idea.
Jersey
Mom is
says he
laughing too. I'm glad I'm making you both laugh.
yeah,
That's
Jersey
you're
says he
laughing.
is in. He's up for the challenge. If you guys do not know who Jersey Humphreys
Guess who
is, make sure to
Jersey
go.
is?
Oh man, he is an amazing rapper, MC
Ooh,
out
what?
of the East Coast. I was had the pleasure of interviewing him a couple of months ago. If you guys are not already following him, make sure to do that today. That'd be amazing. We should start on that song for our dear friend Rocky Ruckus here.
There you go.
All right,
Yes.
let's see. First question of the night from Alberto Gonzalez. Tell me, what do
Hey,
you call him? What's his nickname?
the nickname. That's Alberto.
Oh,
We're buddies, but we haven't hoped to find a good nickname for him. That usually something has to happen and be like, oh, you're that
all right. Well, you'll be Albie tonight. Albie G
guy.
says, "How do you remember all the material for 8 bands and smoke out no problem? Play back-to-back shows, no notes. What's your wow?" Albie was typing really fast. What's your
I
secret?
told you about the dyslexia, right? It's
I know.
contagious. Whoever's watching this is fucked. I hope no one's like a coder or anything watching this show because it's gonna be you're gonna misplace a 0 and a 1. I understood because he spoke in my native language, dyslexia. So to answer his question, I don't know how the fuck I do it. In the sense of my memory has an odd programming that if you ask me what I had for breakfast yesterday, I'll probably take a minute to remember. But if you ask me to play a song that I learned 10 years ago, the muscle memory is still there. My brain has this odd system of prioritizing information. And I'm learning that amount of material is that particular gig, which was awesome. It was so much fun. To pay homage to Stone Temple Pilots and the bass lines because it's so awesome. Like you couldn't water. It's so melodic and noodly, and yeah, I don't know how the hell I did that. And then what was it? The smoking part? It's probably that's how I remember. Oh my goodness, oh Poppy! I
Tadpole
didn't expect
Miles,
oh Pop.
Monk. This is Tadpole. Have you met him before?
I've met Tadpole, but
Yeah,
my
he was
brain was just.
low. Oh
Hey,
no,
buddy. Oh,
Tadpole
it's
wants to
okay,
go.
Tadpole.
He's now leaving. But he wanted
Oh,
to say
Tadpole. I'm
hi.
sorry,
And
bud.
Winston is in the other room chilling. All right, let's see. Only question is, where can I catch a show so I can experience the majestic raucous? Oh, I love this. I love how your name just keeps evolving.
It's the dyslexia. It's really a serious condition that no one takes me seriously. And I'm telling y'all, it's airborne. You're gonna catch dyslexia 19 fucking misspelling your own name. Anywho,
It goes through
next
the wireless now.
it goes through the wireless. I mean, it was affecting you, poor Alberto. I can't even say Jersey's name. I said it right, surprisingly. Jersey, yeah. The next to experience the raucous. Oh man, it's weird me saying that, and someone else has to say it. But there is an awesome event April 1st called a 561 Music Fest. It's being held by the 561 Music Podcast with Hector and Ben from the Killbillies. He has an awesome lineup. I need to find this lineup so I can just tag a bunch of my homies' names.
Don
If I can
says
do that.
5G dyslexia.
5G dyslexia. Yes, he gets it. But next show, April 1st, it's this one. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. It's beautiful. but it has 1983. My band I'm playing's there. Don McDelaney's there. The Shakes there. The Killbillies are there. And so many great bands. There's this band called Octogato. There was this surf punk band that would open up for Dick Dale every year when he came down to Florida, RIP. And they're having a reunion at the festival. This is an all-day festival, 20 bands, 2 stages. The beer's groovy. I don't drink beer right now, but when I did, that beer was designed to destroy you and have a great time. So whoever goes there, they're going to enjoy the beer and the music. But that's the next gig, and it's on April 1st. So it's like, oh, that's not really happening because it's a joke. It's not. It's an actual thing, and it's actually that awesome. April 1st, my 561 Music too. I'm going to do this again. Look at that.
Beautiful.
That's the next show.
Very cool.
I had to plug that one.
I love that. We're actually having our neighborhood block party on April Fools as well. And everybody I tell, they're like, it's a joke. They're like, you're not. And I'm like, no, we're really having a party. But I think it's hilarious that April Fools falls on a Saturday and everybody's throwing all the parties.
Yeah, that's what a great day to partying for hijinks and shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's here.
Mama!
She birthed my crazy ass.
We got both our mamas in the chat. I love
that. That's awesome. We got support from our mamas. God bless her. I was born 13 pounds as a child. And she reminds me that every time. All my clothes as for my baby shower couldn't fit. And I couldn't leave the hospital till I was clothed properly. And my aunt had to buy clothes for a 6-month baby for the day I was born.
Wow.
That's what my mom reminds me every time. So shout out to Mama.
Rocky, for those who may not know, tell us again how tall you are.
I'm 6'8" right now.
6'8".
On a good day. If I'm talking to someone really short, I'm 6'6" because I have to hunch over and look down. But usually 6'8" when I'm like nice and steady. Nice. That's awesome. She's on the live. That's so cool. Thanks.
All right, Don wants to know, are you opening for yourself at the festival too? He was telling me that you actually opened up for your band recently. Tell me about this.
Yeah. So Products of Rage played at this awesome spot called Terra Firmata, great outdoor venue. A lot of touring bands stopped by there. And Dead Poets was the Stone Temple tribute that was Alberto. Albie G.
Albie G.
That's what you call. I'm gonna call him that, man. Dude, Albert, you're hooked, dude. You got the nickname. Sunshine got you. He's good people. But their bass player couldn't. He had a gig and it interfered. And 2 weeks before the show, he was like, "Oh, dude, can you learn the set?" And I did. So I had to play 90 minutes of Stone Temple Pilots music. We did a couple of Alice in Chains tune. They do like a grunge thing. It's really cool. So it was like mainly STP stuff, Alice in Chains tunes, and then we did some like Audio Slave because they do a Chris Cornell thing there too. Then it was 15 minutes for the guitar players to switch gears. I'm out the back, sweating and ripping my clothes out and drinking water, and then I played a show and played 90 minutes of Rage.
Dang.
That's what I had to do. That was very exhausting, but a lot of caffeine and water and stretching made me get through the day.
So, well, tell us about your stage show.
Stage show? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you like bouncing off the walls like the Energizer Bunny? I've seen a lot of your clips and a lot of your photos, and it looks like you're really headbanging. Tell us about your stage show and your preparation for it.
Preparation, man. For me, I would say out of recently, It's very natural of how I feel when I'm not on stage. I'm not the guy to be dancing on in a crowd or being super socially out there and mingly. So the stage is kind of like the permission for myself to just feel whatever I'm doing. There's no coordinated dance moves. The falling is natural, just me just getting in, being excited and just playing music. So oh my god! So that show, the sound guy was just blasting Incubus the whole time before the Stone Temple Pilots show, like before load in, during sound check, before the Stone Temple Pilots tribute, right before the tribute, the Rage tribute. He was playing like Fungus Among Us, Science, like the best Incubus stuff, and I was so hyped. I didn't realize how much Incubus hyped me up. So I might have to make that a thing in having hype music to listen to prior to a show. I know some people do that, but that was my first time where I'm just like, damn, this song's awesome. And I was just vibing to it. And then you just walk on stage feeling that. And that's just a newer discovery that happened from this week. And that show particularly was like a day 3 of some shows. So I was pretty beat by that time. So that music naturally energizing makes me just lose it and headbang and let my dreads do its thing because they're tired. They don't like staying like this most of the time. They want to do the Medusa thing. You know Greek mythology.
Yes,
You know the
yes.
little thing. Yeah. So other than the getting stoned part, well, not literally, but yeah. So I don't know. There's not really a preparation for stage play, but there's some moments where my job is just to be in the back and lay it down. So I've definitely John Entwistled through a gig where I'm just like, and then there's some moments I want to pretend I'm Flea, and then I just run around like an idiot and just not care. So
Yeah.
that's my
Yep, yep.
answer.
All right, let's see. Don says he said that you were going to hibernate, and Don said, "Nope, I'm booking you for Monday night. No hibernation around here, Rocky."
Not in Florida. It's hard to do that here. But yeah, no, that usually like a long weekend of shows, I'll try to find uh rest. I deal with insomnia and stuff, and there's no 9 to 5 in my work. I teach, I do recording, and I gig, and not every gig starts the same time or is in the same place. You know how it is. So it's like finding that moment of rest when you can. It's like word. But then he messaged me, "You want to hang with Sunshine?" I'm like, "I'll take a power nap." And I'm ready to go. So I was very happy to be part of Base Week. This Base Week,
Hey,
baby. You just said it as soon as I did it. Base Week. Yeah.
Base week. And for not hibernating and being such a fun sport, I'm going to send you a sticker pack, and I'm going to show you the stickers you're going to get in
You
your
want to send
sticker
me
pack.
stickers? Yes.
First one is the "In Base We Trust" logo
Oh, and it's so shiny.
with the owl. With the owl.
With the owl. With the
It's
pineapple owl. Where is it? There it
It's a theme. And then this is a good one. This is the base meme.
is. Yes.
It's so good.
I want to do a
And
church gig with that. Like either on the
last
day. Wow.
last one, bass players do it deeper. You guys can get these stickers in the Etsy shop. They are available for sale. Go check it out today. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the sticker. That's so sweet. I just got a new when I get like a new case or I just got this new fan for my stage, you gotta put something on it so you remember it's yours. So I have a stash of stickers where it's like, aha, and you just put it on things. or like a notebook. I've got a lot of the composition books for composition book needs, and you just need to put stickers on it. So
Yeah.
I hope to find a good spot for your stickers. Thank you. That's awesome.
I got you. And
That's so sweet.
Geddy Lee or Cliff Burton?
What kind? Like in a wrestling match? Like, why am I choosing between these people? That's hard. Whoa.
Wrestling match. I kind of love how this is going. What do you prefer, Geddy Lee or Cliff Burton?
Oh, prefer. I was like, what? Why are we? Are they, oh man.
You can do
I'm
it,
gonna
Rocky.
say get. I know the answer. I'm bringing up Gainley first because he is not my answer, and I say that because I remember him being. I was like 13, maybe 1 year in learning electric bass, and I discovered YYZ, and I'm thinking I'm gonna learn how to play this shit, and that by after the like all that crazy shit, that was almost my musical suicide moment. Like I almost quit playing. I was like, I will never reach that level. No, why did I attempt? So Geddy doesn't get the answer because he almost made me quit bass. But Cliff is just a legend. Um, what would have Metallica sound like if he was still kicking? His classical, I relate with him with some of the classical backgrounds that he had and just tone and everything. So Cliff.
Cliff Burton. All right. I will
Cliff the
throw
one. But no bad respect to Geddy, but again, he almost made me quit bass. But also makes me give props because in that full circle moment where I was 13, trying to learn YYZ, almost quitting, I eventually become a teacher, and then I meet someone like Jasmine. Because when she turned 13, she's like, I want to learn YYZ. And my trauma almost kicked in. And I was like, and I had to bite my tongue. I'm like, you know this shit. This isn't a Green Day song. We ain't gonna learn any 3-chord. Did you hear the track? You already have the bass sheet out. Okay. And now she plays it live. So that's what's up. You know what I mean? So I'd have thrown that special mention there because jazz
amazing.
that's hard.
Well,
That's
so
hard.
I'm going to send you a Cliff Burton shirt that says "In Cliff We Trust," and then with that, I'll send one for Jasmine, but the Geddy Lee shirt that says "In Geddy We Trust." You guys also can get those.
Why are you being nice to me?
It's Bass Week, Rocky.
I guess. Oh, yay! This is exciting.
Yes,
Thank
we
you.
should be really
Thank
excited.
you. Thank you. That's
Thank
so sweet.
you. Thank you so much for being on the show. We're having an amazing time. We're going on almost an hour. We're going to start wrapping this up in about 12 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, make sure to drop them there in the comment section and I'll get to them as soon as I can. All right, Rocky. So what is going on in the future? What projects do you have going on? Are you going to be in the studio? You told us you were planning on touring the UK.
Mm-hmm. Right now, some future projects, I have definitely been spending a little more time building up my production skills, and I've been grateful to have worked currently right now with The Shake, which you've had here as well. Hardworking band. They're one of my favorite bands here. Like I listen to their music like any, they just have great tunes, and they were great. I'm grateful enough that they let me jump in, and I'm co-producing their newest EP coming out April 1st. Fingers crossed. Was I supposed to say that, Ricky? Yeah. But so I've been doing working with a lot of local bands here in South Florida, where I'm going to be playing engineer, whether it's just miking up a kit or I'm mixing a record. I'm mixing a live show right now. Ricky's doing this cool thing where it's Long Live the Scene, where whoever's played with the shake basically has had their set recorded, and we've been able to mix it down and release it. And it started off with some local bands, and now we've gotten some big hitters. We had HR from Bad Braids come down here and play a show, and he gave us permission that we got to record his set. And I got to mix one of his songs that's going to be featured on a compilation record that's going to be on cassette. So
Wow.
a lot of just getting to be involved with a lot of other people's music, and I just love doing that. Some people don't like the recording process, but I like the tediousness of it. It's the only tediousness that I find worth just spending time tweaking and moving mics and just making a listening experience for people and helping an artist hear their idea out loud. So when I'm not falling on stage and making a fool out of myself, I'm recovering with many braces and I'm behind the screen mixing and stuff. So in the future, hopefully just release more records, whether I'm playing on them or just helping out. That's something. Yeah. So right now, just trying to get more music out there and hopefully travel more. I mean, I would love the Europe opportunity is great. I would love to be back to Cali. Ben Childs of the Killbillies.
Hillbillies in the
Pete.
house.
Have you seen his hurdy-gurdy? Do you know what a hurdy-gurdy is?
I just found out what a hurdy-gurdy is. For the people at home that don't know what a hurdy-gurdy is, could you please explain it to them, Rocky?
It's like this apparatus from the medieval times where you're like cranking butter and there's like this string and then horror music happens, but it's Celtic. It's amazing. And you just got a pickup on it. So now you can plurn it through like guitar pedals and shit. Oh man, we've had hurdy-gurdy jams. It's kind of like Valhalla Java, hurdy-gurdy. Just say it 100 times. Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy. It sounds
you
like
don't have to do 100 times. I'm just saying it's so satisfying to say. Ben is a legend. It's funny, we were talking about recording and he shows up because we opened up he had a little home studio. We were recording bands out of his bedroom and I didn't own a laptop. I didn't know shit about production. And he was someone who took me under his wing and understood that I had an ear where I was able to say, I hear this, or there's something going on here. And he understood the scientific musical thing of, oh, there's too much bass or compression. He understood that, and he helped that journey to kind of spark it up. So that's cool. Ben just showed up as we're talking about production because he's a wizard. He's an English wizard.
Very
I
nice.
recommend everyone in the world to have one English friend.
Yeah?
It's the best. Yeah.
All right. If you guys do not have an English friend, just go hit up Ben Childs of the Killbillies. He will be your new English friend, and he comes with a hurdy-gurdy.
Dude, how many English friends do you get with a hurdy-gurdy? Like, that's already like a deluxe combo built in. It's a deal. It's a deal. And the Killbillies, listen to the Killbillies. Have I plugged enough people?
I love it. That's what
Is there
we do.
a limit?
No, absolutely not. We plug everybody all day, every day long, because we love to see our friends succeed.
That's what it's about. It's lame when people just don't do, like, push down so they can go up. That's whack. It's about seeing your friends go up. And if you have an opportunity of going up, is you put your hand down and throw them up in front of you, up in the air. So
we're all rising up together, baby.
Yeah. I hope we had some chats from our very first episode prior to some projects that you're doing. And I cannot wait to support your endeavors and musical projects, whatever they may be. But I know it's going to be awesome because I see your dance moves and I want to see that rifle gun. What the
Oh, I
fuck,
know.
Sunshine? Why do you have you're so awesome? Why do you have a rifle gun? Rifle base? Is it a
I
rifle? I don't
know.
know. Guns. Is it a rifle?
It is a machine gun.
Machine gun.
Machine
Machine
gun
gun base. That's amazing.
Monobasso custom piece gifted to me by the one and only John Hines of the Big Old Nasty Get Down. And I could not say thank you enough to Tony Walters for building that for me. And I cannot wait to get that out on stage and kick complete ass with that. And coming to a stage
Yeah.
near you soon is Moi. So stay tuned for that announcement. I'm very excited to share it with you guys very soon. Let's see.
I would love to see it.
We got Sandy in the house. She says, Rocky, you are so deserving. Sunshine, thank you for having him on for Base Week. Rocky rocks. Rocky rocks. Rocky
Sandy's
rocks.
awesome. She's very
Rocks.
supportive. So thank you, Sandy. You're awesome. Thanks for coming to the shows, having a great time. She's a trooper too. She'll hang out solo. I've seen her like I'm tearing down after a show and she's still hanging. So I love that. That's the people who I want to play for. That's the people you got to play for.
Yeah.
I hope to see one of your shows. I was in Cali. I think I was in a spot very far away where you were located. But I hope I get to see you in the flesh one day in your shows.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Please.
It's going to happen. We're manifesting it right now. All right, we have a couple more questions and we're going to get this wrapped up. Daniel Bayanez. Oh, goodness. Hold on one second. He asks, do you have kind of a hook book when you write your own music?
A hook book. One, I've never heard that concept. I might have to start booking my hooks, writing a book of hooks. I've never done that. I've in situations have written out particular melodies for solos or a certain bass line, but I don't have a catalog. Actually, it's funny. There was a group I was in with Ben Childs called the No Name Ska Band, and personally, some of my favorite bass lines I've gotten to like compose and work with was with that band. And around that time, I left just a lot of other projects I was in, and I walked into a audition, which awkward, woohoo. But the guy has this folder, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's cool. He has some notes, and I'm looking at it, and homie transcribed all of my bass lines in bass clef accurately.
Wow.
And my face just turned fucking red. I just do, it's one of those, go to Ultimate Guitar or whatever tab book thing, you search up a song, that's where you see someone spend a time, like a bigger band, to tab out. But to have seen a hook book, not made by me, but of my bass lines, I have seen that happen, and that was very flattering. It was didn't think that would ever happen. So now I don't have a hook book.
That is awesome. All right, let's see. One question I ask all of my guests, and I know I asked you this at our last interview, but I'll ask you again. If you could throw a dinner party for any 5 musicians, dead or alive, who would those 5 musicians be, and what would you serve at your dinner party?
Okay, 5 musicians dead or alive. All right, I'm gonna try. I think I remember my first one, but this is dinner party 2. Someone didn't enjoy the last one, or like they're out of town, so we're just new people. All right, first, for some reason, the first person that comes to mind is Paul McCartney. Sir Paul. Oh man, he's vegan. Nothing wrong with being vegan. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna have to think about a dish he's gonna get a special dish just because he's Sir Paul McCartney. But he's still part of the party. Love your vegans. You're awesome. Paul McCartney. Rick James. I just want to see those two together.
Oh, yeah. This is good.
Just have a conversation, right? Rick James. Paul McCartney, Rick James, musician, Jack Black.
Ooh,
He's
I
a
love
musician because he sings, and I love him.
He plays guitar too, and he's very
He
talented.
does play guitar and sings, and he's all operatic and skibbity bap it. Like I love that stuff. There's like a little Jack Black who lives in my mind that just scats everything. So I'll think of a song, I just hear bap, bap, and it's just overwhelmingly awesome in my mind. But I'll
Look at
say it
this
out
really quick.
loud.
Jersey Humphrey says dinner party part deuce the rockening.
Jesus, dude, let me hear your shit. I want to research this guy. Jersey, hit me up, dude. I want to know. This is a creative cat. I like this guy. All right, focus. Paul McCartney, Rick James, Jack Black, Tom Morello, because we got to have someone bringing politics to the dinner table. Fifth person. I was gonna say someone, but it would be too spicy. I don't want a fight to happen. I was gonna say Ted Nugent. I like his guitar playing, but imagine Ted Nugent and Tom Morello in the same room. That would be fucked. So we're not inviting Ted. Great guitar playing though. Sorry. Okay, I gotta say the name again. I'm sorry if I'm taking up your time, Sunshine.
No, I
You're
have all
awake.
the
You're
time in the
awake.
world. All the time.
Okay. Paul McCartney, Rick James, Jack Black. Fourth person. What did I say the fourth person was? Tom Morello. Because he's going to bring up politics to the dinner table.
Yes.
Now we need. Well, let's think about the characters. Sir's the proper one in the party. Rick James is going to be wasted as fuck. Jack Black's going to be skidded and bopping all the way over there. Tom Morello's bringing politics to the dinner party. Snoop Dogg's rolling up blunts for everyone there. Snoop Dogg's
I
there.
love it.
That's
All
our
right.
party. And you know we're being served? Man, what's... You know what? It's just like guacs and chips.
Oh,
Guac's vegan, right?
yeah.
It can be.
Yeah, it's vegan. No, it's vegan. It's absolutely
Everyone
vegan.
loves guac.
It can be.
Right? You know what I mean? It can be. So just... It's, yeah, you know, I don't like... Because I've torn with a vegan home and I feel, you know, people are like, oh, let's go to McDonald's, this. It's like, you got to remember your home. So instead of just like he gets his own special meal, we're all just eating chips and guac with Paul McCartney. Wow. Snoop Dogg's rolling a blunt for everybody. That's vegan.
Yes,
Tom Morello's going to be talking some shit.
That's vegan.
Jack Black's going to be
Scubbity-doo.
probably skated to bapping with guac all over his face. Rick James. We don't know what he's going to bring to the table. So that's... Jersey, did you get that? Oh, he just felt Glocken's vegan. That's probably someone's last name. Somewhere in Germany. Like my last name's German, it's Rucker. Supposedly Ruck in German is rock. Although my last name is Rocker in German. Supposedly, allegedly. It could be wrong. Someone told me that, a family member. They could be bullshitting with me. But I remember that story. Never really Googled it, so someone proved me wrong. Of course, I say this out loud on a live thing. But what did he say? Vegan Glocken.
Glock's vegan. Glocken's vegan.
Can you say that a little angrier, please?
Glock's vegan.
Yes.
Vegan.
Some vegan. Yes, thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate it.
I got you.
This is so much. Thanks for having me. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Jersey says, keep an eye on your couch with Rick James there.
Oh man. There's a reason we brought him though. Like as all those good personalities, you know, I wasn't really thinking about musicianships. I think my first dinner was just like all my bass idols that I just wanted to just sit in the corner and see them all talk with each other. So like this dinner party's pretty lit. It's like pretty just outward. Dude, Jersey just sent me a friend request.
Hey, loving
Space
this.
kids, yay, community, love it.
Manifesting stuff here on the Sunshine Show. All right, guys.
Glockin vegan.
Glockskin vegan. We're gonna start
Glockin.
wrapping this up in just a minute. This episode has been brought to you in part by Sunshine and the Bass Kids, Rocksteady Collective, and Bass Players United. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, all of your support. You can be anywhere in the world, and you're here with us, and it means the absolute world to me. And thank you, Rocky, as well, for being so bored and yawning while I'm talking. No, I'm just joking.
I'm sorry.
Woo!
Call me out. No, that's great.
All right. So if there was a biopic made of you, who would play you, Rocky?
You know, there's some good options. It's probably just guys. It's probably a list of people that I get asked that I look like. I've been told I look like Jonathan Davis, which is not true. I've gone Bob Marley because of dreads. I've gone the guy from Counting Crows, just because he has dreads.
Guy,
I got Zach De La Rocha, dreads.
Ooh, love that.
I think I've gone other guys from, somebody with dreads. Lenny Kravitz. He didn't have dreads?
Lenny Kravitz. Okay, you're going to have Lenny Kravitz play you in your biopic. I love this.
He's like a good actor. Why the fuck not? What is he doing? You know what I mean? Is he making money off of American Women still? Like he needs a new gig.
He needs to play you in this movie. Yeah, dude.
I need your opinion though. So that's a guy with dreads. Who would be a good person to wear a dread wig?
That's a good. Yeah, let me.
This is my face without the.
What do you guys think? Look at Rocky Ruckerrrr over here.
No, the Rocky. Oh man.
What are we thinking? I don't know. Justin Timberlake, maybe.
Justin. Stop it. You know who I get told who I sound like? Like, let's say if it was a biopic, but it was a cartoon. TJ Miller. Do you know who the fuck that guy is?
From Stick Figure?
No, the DJ Miller's the bartender from Deadpool.
Oh.
Or he was in the Office Christmas Party.
I do like Deadpool. I've got to watch that again.
There's this comedian named TJ Miller, and I guess we have a similar cadence and rhythm and tone. And I disagree, but I get that often. He's like, dude, you're doing the TJ Miller thing. I'll have to send a good interview because what happened was I had a friend find a random TJ Miller interview on his phone, and then he just plays it in the background, like off his phone. And I look at him and I'm like, I don't remember saying this. Like, where's this from? And he's like, that wasn't you. That was TJ Miller. And I'm like, fuck you. No. Wow. So, I don't know. But if it was a cartoon biopic, it'd be TJ Miller voice acting. Right. Me, supposedly, because I sound like him. I don't know who would draw it, though.
Well, that's a good question. What would the name of it be? Would it be Rocky Ruckerrrr?
The Rockening?
Oh, the Rockening! That is going to be the name. Oh my God, yes, I see it now. I'm so excited for this biopic and this dinner party scene in your movie. It's going to be
epic. That actually better be in the movie. What?
All right, you guys, we are going to get out of here. Make sure you tune in the rest of the week. We have a lot of amazing guests coming up for Bass Week. Tomorrow, we got David Pastorius on the 15th. We got Stu Ham on the 16th. We got Kaya Hall of Scentsy Trails. And on the 17th, we got a triple banger. That's right, triple. We got Michael Manring, Xander Zahn, and Allison Blake all in the house for a special St. Patty's Day party. And we also have a new Bass Kids shirt drop that's going to happen. And
Oh,
oh my
what?
gosh, when you see this design, you guys are going to be so excited because I know I am.
Cool. Well, you gotta let me buy one shirt. I'm grateful of your generosity of Base Week, but I would love to see the drop so I can support and buy it. And everyone needs to go to her Etsy and buy her things.
Rocky,
Now,
you definitely have supported me and bought stuff in the past, and you have a yellow in Base We
I have a
Trust shirt.
limited edition shirt.
You do a
And you
limited.
remember, I still have the little bag because the bag is so cool.
The bag is super cool. Oh my goodness. All right. Last question of the night. What is the best piece of advice you can give everybody listening at home?
Man, be kind and to others and towards yourself. 'Cause that's where it starts. That's
All
a good
right.
one.
Very, very nice. All right. What is this, Jersey Humphreys? Chance the Rapper on Stilts and J. Cole. I'm not sure. Who is J. Cole? Is that who's
I've gotten J. Cole before. He's another cat with dreads, I think. I haven't listened to his material. I've seen some interviews. He seems like a woke cat. But he's another dude with dreads.
Right.
But that's a good one. Yeah.
Very good. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Rocky, before we get out of here?
Nothing more about me, but thank you again for letting me be part of Base Week. I'm gonna tune in to all the other episodes, and everyone else should as well. Base Kids are awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. All right, guys, until next time, make sure you're kind to everybody around you. You never know the battles that people are facing. Try to keep a smile on your face and be safe out there. It's a dangerous fucking world. I'm going to say it one more time. Be safe out there. It's a dangerous world. On 3, we're going to say bye, Rocky. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Adios.
Bye, guys.